Hello, my dear Aquarian friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your August 2022 forecast right here. And I'm going to share it just momentarily. I just want to tell you about my latest special that I'm offering. As you know, periodically, I will offer discounted prices on my readings. And now, with the economy being what it is, it did seem like a really good time to do that because a lot of people are very concerned about their finances, and hopefully, I can put their mind at ease. Um, so, as usual, I'm offering discounts on my forecasts, both the 6-month and 12-month forecast, as well as the birth chart. But I also have a very special offering for those of you who have told me that you want this. And I hope you enjoy it. And the special offering is a face-to-face Zoom session with me, just you and me on Zoom. And that is when I will, where and when I will give you your reading. This means that you can ask me questions at the time of, it means that we can see each other. Of course, you can see me, but I can't see you. And very often people have questions after I've sent them their videos. Well, this way, you can get your answers, hopefully, at the moment that I'm giving you your reading. So if this interests you, any part of that, go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com, and order the reading or readings that you would like. Okay, now let's talk about your awesome forecast for August. Let's start with Jupiter, all right? Jupiter is the greater benefic. It blesses whatever it touches. It expands it in the best possible way. It brings joy. It brings blessings. It is God's law. Saturn, I see Saturn as man's law, and Jupiter is God's law. And so it's in your third house of communication, third house of the conscious mind. So you're looking at things optimistically, perhaps cautiously optimistically, but you are seeing the big picture. The only problem is that Jupiter is retrograde right now and won't go direct for another few months. And this means it's not really expressing itself the way it ultimately will. Fear not, it's still expressing. And since it's in your third house, we're dealing with ideas. We're talking about communication, correspondence, transportation, your mouth and your mind. All right. And I will let you know, stay with me every month, and I'll let you know when Jupiter is getting ready to go direct. Then we've got Mars, the red planet. Wherever Mars is, and Mars is war, Mars is passion, Mars is energy. Wherever Mars is, that is the area of life that is the most important to you. That's what you throw yourself into. It's what you fight with and fight for. Well, it's in your fourth house. And your family is number one to you. It can be that you are going toe to toe with a family member. I hope if you are, it's only one person and not the entire group of people. But your home and family are number one to you. This might be a time that you want to visit them, or it might simply be a time that you want to stay home in your house, perhaps with the TV remote in your hand, just enjoying your home yourself. On the 20th, Mars enters the fifth house of fun and games, and it's time to party. The fifth house also deals with children, whether of the mind or the body, your creativity. I have found with Mars in the fifth, if you are a sports fanatic, you're even more so. because football, for example, is a socially acceptable arena for war. That's the way I look at it. People get hurt badly playing football, hockey, uh, those kind of sports, not so much golf. So with Mars in your fifth house, you are ready to party. Now, your children are going to come first to you. They're going to insist on, because they're putting themselves first. Might as well get on the bandwagon. Venus is the pink planet, the planet of love. Now, if Jupiter is the greater benefic, Venus is the lesser benefic. These are the two good guys of the zodiac. Venus is love, it's money, it's beauty, it's happiness, and it's in your sixth house of work, health, and service. So your health, if you've had an issue with it, should be on the mend during this time. Venus has been in your sixth house for a while. On the 11th, it's going to move into your seventh house. And this is the house of partnership. This is where you get out there and look for that one special person if you don't already have them in your life. If you do have them in your life, you're going to spend time showing them how you feel about them because they're loving themselves and you're joining in on that party. But other people will see you lovingly. Don't you just love it? Okay, the sun, the yellow planet, is the center of our solar system. It is the center of our life. It's in your seventh house. And so once again, the center of your life is other people. And this means that you can really be of help to others. You will attract people to you who make themselves the center of their lives. And right now, that's okay. It works for you. On the 22nd, the sun enters the eighth house, and this is the house of secrets. This is the house of transformation and transmutation. And this is a placement that can help you help people with their money. This can be a time of mutually beneficial financial programs, projects, and opportunities. I love it. And so you're really rethinking you. It happens naturally with everybody. Now, the eighth house is the house of secrets, and so you may be entrusted with other people's secrets. Okay, just know that it's all right. Now, Mercury, the blue planet. This is what we think about and talk about. It's in your seventh house. So you're thinking and talking to your partners, about your partners, other people. Other people are talking about themselves. And so you're both on the same page. You're talking about them. All right. On the 4th, Mercury moves into your eighth house and you're questioning your ideas. All right. This can be very, very helpful. And again, in the eighth house, you can help other people get clarity on their ideas. And on the 25th, Mercury emerges from the eighth house and you see a much bigger picture. You are commenting on what you're seeing, not from the standpoint of ideas as much as principles, concepts, and belief systems. It's really great. I love that. So now Mercury, of course, is going to move into the shadow of the retrograde on the 20th. And so when that happens, just know that you are not going crazy. When Mercury enters the shadow of the retrograde, it does that as a kind of a heads up, letting you know that Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde. The thing is, that when it's in the shadow of the retrograde, it feels just like it does when it is actually retrograde. And a lot of people who are very psychic, very sensitive, will call me and say, is Mercury retrograde? And I'll say no, but it's in the shadow of the retrograde. Mercury will go retrograde in, let's see, September, and I'll keep you apprised. All right. Now, we have a full moon on the 11th. It's in your first house. And this is terrific because on the full moon, things come to a head. And this is you saying, I'm doing it my way. And you know what? Do it your way. It's your turn. Do it your way. 2 weeks later, we have a new moon on the 27th in 4 degrees of Virgo. It sits in that 8th house of secrets and transformation and transmutation and the psychic realm and other people's money. All of those things are the potential for them are activated. Your life situation will determine which brass ring you grab hold of. So, my dear Aquarius friends, I hope you have a marvelous August, and I hope you'll join me next month when once again I take another look at your personal solar forecast. Until then, this is Maxine Taylor saying, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.